fellow Toastmaster, distinguished guests, a very warm good evening. This is my subsequent presentation to the last presentation that I delivered, intimating you about the project management activity that I performed. And it was a real story, true story that I faced back in last year in my company, where we faced a heavy downpour of economic crisis and we were drowning with losses. It was truly an agonizing experience that I had in my throughout career. The company was drowning and it was about to be shut down. I, as the leader of the company, went to the CEO and I took on the challenge and I gave a pledge to my CEO just to ensure that the company would not only survive but also thrive. Just give us a couple of months. And thereon, I introduced you the project title. The project title was the Surviving in this Recession and Thriving in the Progression. And to achieve that project, I had shared with you a plan. The plan was reducing the cost so that the profitability could go up and optimizing the productivity, which would also ultimately have ultimate effect on the costing of the business. And to work out that plan, I shared with you the formulation of team, the teamwork approach. I had the production guy, procurement guy, and quality guy and admin guy. Due to the seniority and experience of production and procurement guys, I had them on my consultation committee, the guidance committee, to approve or disapprove of the project, and rest of the team for the execution of the assigned projects. Thereon I shared with you, here I would like to share with you the project summary. If you look at the project summary, the outcome, the target was cost reduction, productivity, optimization. And then we had the activity period of 3 months. We had 4 departments involved in overall the activity. And then number of meetings that we conducted throughout the 3 months were 6, with an average duration of 60 minutes and having 85% participation ratio. And then the execution was about 5 kaizens and 10 trainings from my side. And then we had the cost reduced and the scaling up of the productivity, and the target was achieved by September 2023. And then we had the last wrap-up project presentation in the last 15 days. This is the project summary. As for the challenge, the first thing I did was to ask all the team members to sit together, to put their heads together and go for the brainstorming sessions, inviting the ideas. And we had the collection of ideas, so many ideas. And then we sorted out the ideas into the effectiveness of the category. And we put them in the order like this. This is the summation of ideas. First idea was to lower the quality standard and optimize the cost. Guidance committee rejected. Decrease in staff manpower. Again, it's not a healthy approach. The guidance committee rejected. Then we had the reduce the products and business to lower the expense. Do less business and less expenses with good profit. But this was again not a wise idea, and guidance committee turned it down. And then we had final, the reducing of input cost by deducting quantity and wrapper size. This was somewhat agreeable and plausible. Thus it was accepted by the guidance committee. So we went on the implementation journey. And the implementation strategies, out of the planned strategies were, first of all, being the leader of the team, my job was to train. I gave around 10 trainings and counseling to all the rest of the tasks. And then we had the production guy to reduce the quantity with strict control over the overgrammage issues. And he maintained that and he saved the cost dramatically. Then we had the admin guy who introduced trolleys, who reduced the time, motion time. And then we have the procurement guy who reduced the wrapper size to make the product within the targeted cost, having the productivity margin, having the profitability margin. And then finally, the team overall stretched out and they performed so many smaller kaizens to bring down the cost within the planned range and to have the profitability upward. This was the outcome. We had the increase in the productivity about 20% with all those kaizens. It was a bit tardy level of actions, but they somehow cooked up the right results. And we had a decrease in cost for about 25%, giving 7% rise in the net profit, which made us survive the rest of the 3 months of the last year. In September 23, it was concluded. We had the 7% profitability, we survived, and there the challenge came to have the thriving session. To have the thriving session, we made a cherry on the top by introducing New Year prices to our distributors. We raised up the price as there was an escalation in inflation rate, and with the raise in the prices, we had the raise in the profitability margin. And then the business, which was once drowning, and with the leadership and with the team support, it not only survived in the recession, but with the start of this year, Alhamdulillah, now we are in the thriving position, and our business is generating huge profitability to us. And we are all now reaping the fruit of our results. That's it. With this, I would like to hand back the charge to the Toastmaster of the evening, and thank you very much for listening.